Good news for renters across our county. Landlords cannot raise rents as much as last year. The California Tenant Protection Act limits how much a landlord can increase rent during any 12-month period, and that new cap period starts today. News 8's Esmeralda Perez joins us now in studio with the details the tenants and landlords need to know. Esmeralda.
Well, very important, Steve. The 8.2% rent cap takes effect today and runs through July 31st, 2027. The cap varies by counties across California.
The rent cap is lower than what San Diego saw in the past 12 months. According to the California Attorney General's website, the rent cap is based in part on the change in the cost of living, using consumer price index data published by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Rafael Bautista, director of the San Diego Tenants Union, says the law's expiration in the coming years is something he calls a looming concern.
8% still, kind of high though. So I think when we're looking at, wages and trying to keep up with rent inflation, it's still, not on the same level.
Bautista says he believes stronger rent controls are needed.
We want to see 2 to 3% caps on rent control. And I know that there's been attempts at capping it at 5%, but, honestly, based on the last 5 years of inflation, it needs to be brought down significantly so that people can catch up.
I also spoke with Molly Kirkland, Director of Public Affairs for the Southern California Rental Housing Association, about the 8.2% cap.
Nothing says they have to increase rent or that they have to utilize that entire percentage, but that is the limitation. The way the law is written, it's 5% plus the change in inflation over a certain time in the year over year, and never more than 10%.
It's a change both landlords and tenants need to know.
Obviously, as a trade organization, we've done our due diligence to make sure our members know so that they can comply with the law and make sure that they're not, running afoul of anything. But it's important for tenants to know, too, so they can take a look and make sure that their landlord hasn't made a simple mistake in calculation or the like.
Bautista says as long as a property isn't exempt under the Tenant Protection Act, which applies to a limited number of properties, Section 8 tenants are also protected under this law. Steve, back to you.
Esmeralda, thank you.